years, those 14 series and those 36 spin-off movies, that there's actually a complex Scooby-Doo lore here. No joke, long before the MCU, there was the SDU. Might be easy to assume that each iteration of Scooby-Doo is completely separate from all the ones that came before it, because, you know, it's just a cartoon, right? Who's putting in that much effort? But in reality, the teams behind these shows appear to be taking a lot of care with the long history of this series. So much so that the entire franchise, movies and all, can basically be boiled down into two self-consistent timelines. Well, 2.5 if we're being completely accurate. At least, that's my theory today anyway. So with a new film entry coming out later this week looking to set up a prequel story that I guarantee will burn this theory to the ground,
I guess our new movie is an origin story.
let me at least get the video out now before it completely throws off all my research. So before we start throwing things into timelines, let me lay out the major pieces. First and most importantly, let's get the big one out of the way. Scooby-Doo is an alien, period. End of sentence. That is 100% canonical fact. That isn't me even overreaching in the slightest. In the recent series Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which is shockingly lore-heavy for a Scooby show, we learn about the Anunnaki, an ancient godlike alien race that comes to Earth every few thousand years. The Anunnaki have no physical forms, so they're forced to possess animal bodies.
The Anunnaki have a great history of helping humans, but we have no physical form and must inhabit animals. This is why some animals, our descendants, can talk and others cannot.
So if we happen to know any animals in this series that are capable of talking or being understood by humans, well, we can reasonably assume that that individual is an alien descendant. That's why Scooby-Doo can talk. He's got himself dem alien genes.
The heart is us. It's always been us.
It also explains one of his iconic catchphrases.
Wrong? Where?
So that's big reveal number one about this series' lore, and we are just getting started. The Mystery Incorporated series also introduces us to the canonized concept of a Scooby multiverse. In the final episode of this particularly interesting run, Scooby and his friends help defeat an evil Anunnaki who's been trapped on Earth. To try and escape, this force has been assembling and manipulating mystery teams throughout the ages to try and get released, with the Scooby Gang being his most recent group of kids. Once this evil entity gets destroyed, however, Scooby's entire world gets destroyed along with it, launching the main Mystery Gang into a brand new existence. Their same hometown of Crystal Cove, but with everything slightly different. Shaggy is no longer a slacker, but rather a top chef. Velma is a champion academic, but perhaps most shocking of all, Fred and Daphne are engaged.
I know why everything's different. We destroyed the